Good afternoon, MPC. Good afternoon, Presidential Spokesperson Attorney Harry Roque, sir.
Good afternoon, Pilipinas, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the Malacañang Press Corps. Good news first, Credit Suisse established a representative office in the Philippines. This reflects the high confidence in our economy by the international community and the strides taken by the government to boost economic growth. The bank believes that the total household wealth in the Philippines will be growing by 10.7% per annum. The bank believes that with the total household wealth in the Philippines growing by 10.7% per annum since 2000 to reach $662 billion in 2017, as well as a growing number of high net worth individuals in the country, it can do business here in wealth management. The Duterte administration is committed to fostering a conducive business environment in the country that would attract more banks and other reputable financial institutions such as Credit Suisse to set up shop here. Now, we take note that the Philippines dropped a few slots in the ranking of the 2018 World Press Freedom Index. We are now 133rd, but this is still an improvement from where we were at 138 with the entry of the Duterte administration. We'd like to highlight that we are addressing the biggest threat to press freedom, which is the killing of journalists. We have established a task force on media security and created by the president to monitor cases of media violence and to provide legal assistance to the victims and to their family members. Earlier this month, its special agents went to the provinces to investigate and or initiate the investigation of cases of media workers' killings. No? The mission resulted in the discovery of 5 more convictions in addition to 3 that had been previously reported, bringing up to 8 the total number of convictions from 2012 to 2016. This shows our very strong resolve to genuinely and concretely address violence against members of the media and our journalism profession. We note that the World Press Freedom Index also expressed very strong alarm over the developments in the United States, China, and Russia. And of course, at 1:15, having been a professor for 15 years of law, we'd like to congratulate in advance and wish everyone, all the barristers, good luck on this year's bar exam. We hope that many of our country's new lawyers would pursue a career in government so that they may take part in helping us with our shared goal of creating genuine reforms for the nation. Your idealism, integrity, and competence are most welcome under the current administration. Should he pass, you will meet our deputy's box next week. On the president has already ordered the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency to disclose the names of barangay officials included in its list of all those allegedly involved in the illegal drugs trade. Relative to this, we are grateful for China's support for our campaign against illegal drugs through personal training and detention of drug detention, seizure, and testing equipment. If you will recall, during the President's state visit to China last October 2016, we've signed a protocol on cooperation between the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency and Narcotics Control Bureau of the Ministry of Public Security of China. Let me now recognize the elephant in the room. We would like to reiterate the statement of the Secretary of Foreign Affairs that the palace is equally disturbed by the recent developments involving the recall of our ambassador to Kuwait, Ambassador Villa. After the meeting of the President with the Kuwaiti ambassador, we were convinced that all kinks had been ironed out, reinforced by the apology given by the Secretary of Foreign Affairs the following day. We hope that this development will not lead to further worsening of bilateral ties between the two countries. We hope that this is Kuwaiti's way of just expressing its anger, for which SFA, Alan Cayetano, had already apologized. And we believe and hope that the passage of time will heal all wounds and will lead to normalized ties. We continue to hope that the MOA on the minimum terms and conditions of employment relative to the hiring of Filipinos in Kuwait would also be signed as scheduled after Ramadan. On Sister Fox, I'd already articulated the position of the palace. The latest move of the CID was to cancel her missionary visa because of a violation on the terms and conditions of her stay in the country, which requires that she should not participate in political activities. I believe I've shown you proof that she did in fact participate in a political activity. She was speaking in a KMU Gabriela rally in a strike involving a multinational corporation in Davao. That clearly proves that she has been participating in political activities. I know it's not good visuals, but dura lex sed lex, the law might be harsh, such is the law. We have no choice but to implement. My appeal to the opposition is please look into the mirror. You did the same thing to foreigners. Why? Because it is the law. In fact, the law that is in place now was still approved by former Secretary Laila de Lima. On the Boracay case, I believe I've also said that the position of the palace is while we respect the rights of individuals to sue and we respect the independence of the judiciary, we are confident that this petition will not be given merit by the court. No? An earlier Supreme Court ruling had already recognized that bulk of Boracay, except for private titles issued to the royal family, belongs to the state. And an indispensable element of a petition for injunction or a prayer for TRO is there must be irreparable injuries. We do not see how individuals who cannot claim ownership over Boracay can suffer any irreparable injury that would warrant the issuance of a temporary restraining order or a permanent injunction. And that is why, unless restrained, the closure of Boracay to all tourists will proceed as planned. Likewise, I'd like to assure you that all the relevant proclamations had been received by the President this morning. There was some delay from the NDRMC's office, but I was assured it has been received. It will be signed by the President in due course. Questions?
Thank you, Spokesman. Okay. Question MPC sa Kuwait muna tayo. Issue. Okay. Celerina.
Good afternoon, sir. Regarding the Kuwait issue, so whatever happened to the President's DDS, Duterte diplomacy style, do you think there's a need to change the tack?
Well, I don't think so, no. But we do not know what happened. That's why the Secretary of Foreign Affairs also summoned the Kuwaiti ambassador to his office today to find out what really happened, because we genuinely thought that the issue was behind us.
So what's the feedback from the DOLE regarding this labor deal that we're working out with Kuwait?
I believe it's been finalized, and we'll see when it will be signed. It was scheduled to be signed at the end of Ramadan. There's no indication that it will not be signed.
But at least yung demand natin could still be there?
Yes, all our demands are there.
Thank you, Celerina. One more question. Okay. Laila.
Good morning. Sir, is the administration considering doing anything more to assuage Kuwait's feelings over the incident?
I do not know what the next steps are. In very ticklish diplomatic incidents such as these, obviously I have to defer to the Secretary of Foreign Affairs. So I hope you understand. I believe that the Secretary of Foreign Affairs will also have his own press briefing today.
Okay. Okay. Ate Rose.
Hi, good morning, sir. Sir, nag-usap na ba si Presidente at saka si Secretary Cayetano tungkol dito sa issue to? Dahil apparently, lumalabas na nabaligtad din sitwasyon. Imbis na yung Kuwait yung ating hinihingian ng paliwanag sa di umano yung mga pagmamaltrato nila sa mga OFWs. Ngayon sila nabali yung tayo na nasa defensive position dahil dun sa ginawa ng DFA dun sa rescue ng OFWs.
Wala naman pong offensive-defensive, no? Ang tingin ko, naintindihan naman ng gobyernong Kuwait na itong presidenting natin, hindi naman po pwede pabayaan ang ating mga kababayan, no, na nagtatrabaho sa Kuwait. At the same time nga, sinabi ko na nga kahapon, no, na kinikilala naman natin ang soberanya ng Kuwait. No? So, the bottom line is the President must stand for the welfare of our workers. And yan po ay non-negotiable. So, ang tanong nyo kung in contact si Presidente kay Secretary Alan, yes po. Alam ko po yan dahil nakikigulo rin ako kagabi. I understand, sobra na yung kanilang communication. So, pinabayaan ko na po sila at sinabi ko na lang that I will defer to the Secretary of Foreign Affairs.
Question, Sheila? On the DFA issue. Wait, okay.
Sir, good afternoon. Sir, you said earlier na there were no indications that the MOA will not push through. Ano po, bakit po? Paano niyo po nasabi ito na magpupush pa rin after
Well, ang
itong mga
sinabi lang
nangyari?
naman nila, yun nga po, no? Dinemand nila na umalis yung ambassador at pinababalik nila yung ambassador nila. Now, in diplomacy, that's really a grave expression of displeasure, pero wala naman po silang binitawang salita na wala ng MOA na malalagdaan. So habang wala namang ganung salita, we suppose and assume that it will push through.
Okay. Rita from PTV.
Good morning, sir. Sir, reaction nyo lang po dun sa apparently may ilang mga congressman na calling for the resignation of SFA Cayetano.
Nako, hayaan na muna po natin yan. Ayusin muna natin itong gusot na ito. That there are 250,000 Filipino workers in Kuwait and 10,800 apparently undocumented. No? So unahin po muna natin yung ating mga nandoon sa Kuwait. Lahat po ng hakbang natin para po sa kapakanan ng ating mga mamamayan dahil napakadami po nila daan sa Kuwait. Hinay-hinay po lahat tayo dito sa Pilipinas. At nandun po ang 250,000 Filipinos, including 10,800 undocumented Filipinos.
Follow up. Marita? Number follow up. Okay. Rose? Rose Cos from UNTV.
Hi sir, good afternoon po. Sir, maituturing po natin na lowest point po to sa diplomatic relation ng Philippines at Kuwait ngayong pinaalis na po ang ambassador ng Philippines doon. Paano ngayon natin matitiyak ang kapakanan ng mga OFW after nitong desisyon na ito?
Well, gaya ng sinabi ko, no, humingi na ng paumanhin si Secretary of Foreign Affairs bago itong insidenteng ito. Siguro, this is just their way really of stressing their displeasure. Pero for now, the Filipinos continue to be protected by international law and the laws of humanity. No? So kahit ano po pong mangyari, ang basehan po ng proteksyon ay batas pang international.
Rose, no more follow up. Still on Kuwait issue. No more. Shift na tayo sa Boracay. Any more questions about doon sa Kuwait? Boracay issue. Meron pa. Sige, Ate Rose Novenario.
Sir, hiniling ba nung ambassador, Kuwaiti ambassador na i-delete yung mga na-upload pong video dun sa rescue sa OFWs? May ganun po pa silang demand?
I'm not aware. Pero hindi ko po alam kung nandun pa yung mga pinost ng mga taong gobyerno. Parang wala naman po.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, let's get back to Sheila.
Sir, quick lang. Dun lang sa process. Kasi di ba pinapaalis ng Kuwaiti government yung ambassador po natin doon sa Kuwait. So, paano po ba yun? Magpapadala ba tayo ng bago or paano po ba?
Well, ang ibig sabihin lang naman nun, hindi katanggap-tanggap yung ambassador nito, so palitan mo. Yun po ang ibig sabihin pag ikay na deklarang persona non grata. So, kinakailangan ka magpadala ng bagong ambahador.
Sino po papadala natin, sir?
Wala pa pong mapipili.
Laila, other matters okay. Okay.
Sir, dun sa World Press Freedom Rankings, kasi there was also an observation that the President's tirades against the media contributed to the lower ranking. So, do you agree with this assessment?
Ay, hindi ko po alam, no? Kasi yun din naman sinabi nila sa Amerika eh. So, hindi lang po Pilipinas ang sinabihin nila. Ganun din ang sinabi nila sa Amerika kay President Trump. Yung mga tirades ni Trump sa Amerika daw is also a cause of concern. So, hindi lang po yan directed to the Philippines, directed also to the US. And in any case, it's a private organization. No? Our record will stand for itself. We have taken steps po para pangalagaan ang buhay ng mga mamamahayag. Wala naman po tayong pinakukulong ng mga mamamahayag. Ang presidente hindi nagdedemanda ng libel. Kung ang presidente nagagalit sa media, kasi kasagutan yun doon sa mga tingin niya hindi katotohanan na sinusulat sa kanya. So that's within the free marketplace of ideas. Hindi naman po pwede gagawing punching bag ang presidente, hindi siya sasagot. Pag ginawa siyang punching bag, sasagot yung presidente natin. No? Yun po siguro ang kakaiba kay presidente. And I like him for that.
So you don't think it's a danger to press freedom in the
No, not
Philippines?
at all. Who's been endangered in the Philippines? Alam nyo naman yan. Sino ba na-endanger dito with the tirades of the president? Does Pia feel that she's in any way endangered?
Maybe not in danger, but preventing them from doing their job. Sir,
Has the president's rants prevented Pia or even Rappler from continuing what they habitually do?
Sir, yung
Hindi.
ban, you don't think it's a...
No. She's able to cover our press briefing. She's able to write her stories. Nawalan lang siya ng kontak kay presidente. Ewan ko kung they miss each other already, no? But certainly, you're in a better position than her. Kasi pag merong public function sa presidente na open to the media, nakikita nyo, nakakausap nyo yung subject nyo, yun ang nawala sa kanya. At sa akin naman, that goes with the trade. I think journalists should always value the relationship with their subjects. So hindi po pwede na baliwalain yung relasyon at kung ano-anong ginagawa mo. Pwede ba naman yung babatuhin mo ng babatuhin tapos gusto mo maging kaibigan yung subject mo para magkaroon ka ng access? No. I think part of the profession entails giving a premium and importance to your relationship with the principal.
MPC question. Heidi?
I think all professions follow that same rule. No? We have the same rule in lawyering.
Okay. Rose na ba natin?
Sir, yung kay ano lang po, kay Tourism Undersecretary Pompey Lavinia, kasi nung sinibak siya sa SSS, sa press briefing dito, sinabi niyo na nasangkot siya sa katiwalian at may vilification campaign siyang ginawa laban sa kanyang mga kasamahan. Ano po yung dahilan at binalik pa siya sa pwesto?
Well,
considering yung kanyang naging track record sa SSS.
Sabihin na lang po natin that the power of a appointment, particularly to posts which are really reserved for the president, is really a presidential prerogative. Naki-presidente na po yun.
So hindi ho nakompromiso yung kanyang kampanya laban sa korupsyon dun sa pagbabalik niya kay Pompey Lavinia?
Gaya po ng sabi ko, naki-presidente na po yun. He was the appointing authority to both the position of SSS and the DOT.
May kaso po ba si Pompey Lavinia sa ombudsman?
Hindi ko po alam as of now.
Okay, thank you.
MPC questions? Other topic, other matters. Laila, a clarification, okay. Thank you.
Sir, kasi was there a process in which Mr. Lavinia was cleared kasi for him to be returned to a government position?
As I said, it's a presidential prerogative. I don't really have to explain, justify an act which is inherently executive in nature and subject absolutely to the president's discretion.
Sir, doesn't this seem inconsistent with his frequent pronouncement that he won't tolerate a whiff of corruption?
My friend, as I said, it's his prerogative.
MPC questions?
Sir, about naman po sa sa narco-list na inalmahan po kasi ito ng CHR dahil paglabag po ito sa karapatang pandao. So, yung mga barangay officials po yung kagawad na ilalabas po.
I confirm that the order was given, and again, that's within the powers of the executive to warn the public on the possible drug personalities who may be elected into public office. So that's a judgment call of the president. They could object and object, but the voters are entitled to this information.
Personally, sir, nakita nyo na po ba yung narco list?
Hindi pa po.
No more follow-up. Other matters? No more? No more questions, MPC? Boracay, okay. Boracay issue. At Tina Mendez, Philippine Star. Mic, please. Thank you.
Sir, good afternoon. Ang follow-up lang on the executive, on declaration of state of calamity on Boracay.
Nando na po sa kanya. At ilalabas naman yan siguro anytime now, no? So, nando na po yan.
Sir, can we have at least few of the salient points of the order?
Alam nyo, ang mangyayari dyan, as usual, as per our SOP, it's the Malacañang press corps that will have first crack. Lalagay ko po yan sa ating heads up. Okay? It's still your first crack.
Sir, before the deadlines. Please.
Hopefully before the deadlines, but you will have first crack.
Okay na, Tina. No more
Sir,
follow-up.
last na lang po. Sir, last na lang.
Rose, please.
Sir, ilang araw na lang po, Labor Day na. Sir, meron na po kayang resolusyon yung idinulog ng PTB sa kanilang karaingan tungkol po sa kanilang mga collective negotiation agreement, tungkol po dun sa non-payment ng kanilang back wages. Nakarating na po ba kay Presidente ito dahil nagpadala po sila ng sulat last month pa?
Pahingi po ng sulat ng PTV, bibigay ko mismo kay Secretary Andanar dahil sa ilalim po yan ni Secretary Andanar. At tignan po natin kung maaaktuhan ni Secretary Andanar yan.
Ay parang nag-usap na sila pero hindi yata ibinigay yung kanilang demands.
Tatanungin ko muna kung anong response ni Secretary Andanar, no? So hayaan niyo munang ibigay ko formally at i-clarify kung naaktuhan lang niya yung liham ng mga taga-PTV4.
Pero liham po yung kay Presidente, hindi kay Secretary Andanar.
Pero alam niyo naman ang Presidente, hindi po nagma-micromanage. Kayo naman, pati ba naman terms and conditions of PTV4, gusto niyong Presidente mag-imasok. Ano mangyari sa ating
Labor
Presidente?
unrest po yun, hindi po yung terms and conditions.
Okay. Cool ka lang. Baka mamaya pumangit ako sa PTV4, kaya ayusin natin yan. Okay.
Okay. Any more questions? Other matters? Other topics? Sister Fox? Or... Wala na.
Maraming salamat po. At see you next week. See you in Singapore para dun sa mga pupunta ng Singapore, no? Nandun na. Okay, magandang tanghali po.
Maraming salamat, spokesperson, Attorney
Thank you.
Harry Roque. Back to studio sa PTV4 Radyo Pilipinas.